What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Graded Investors back at it again, and we got a little bit of a fun one today. Quick video, but I just thought I would share what I've been working on, and I've been buying up tons of different, sets and cards and things that I've wanted in my PC, and gone out and gotten some really cool stuff like these Randy Moss and Adrian Peterson, nice Bowman, non-numbered, and then we picked up a Topps. It's really cool, actually. Topps Gallery 2000, it's die cut. But it's also acetate. I don't know, it's kind of fun. Kind of looks like an early stained glass, or what a stained glass may end up being in the future, So, kind of fun stuff, adding new things to my collection. And we talked a little bit, month and a half ago, month ago, whatever, about some of the cards that you just absolutely have to have in your collection. And one of the cards we talked about was the Barry Sanders out of this collection right here. It's a tough collection to get your hands on. It is expensive. You can only get it basically in this set. It was back when they did traded. And so you'd get any late rookie cards, and anybody who was traded, you'd get them on their new team. So I decided to go out and get this. Kind of cool. So we're going to rip it open, see what all is in here, and see what kind of condition it's in. I don't normally wear gloves, but because these cards specifically, I'm trying to send straight to PSA, regardless of the grade, I'm just going to go ahead and do it this way. So appreciate you guys checking out the video. Drop a like if you guys haven't, if you're interested in learning when there's special promos for PSA or jumping into a break. Do text GradedFam to 833-680-2045. Let's check it out, see what we get. Whew. Very crispy, put in there very well. Wow, that is pretty cool. If anybody's ever interested in anything in here that's not a part of what I'm sending off, let me know. Definitely make you guys a fair deal on it. A lot of these cards are just going to go right back in the box, and who knows, maybe I'll just put it in storage. You imagine these guys aren't going to all of a sudden become good, but who knows, maybe I'll give them away or something at some point. But Marcus Dupree, Jerry Carrick for the Browns, Walls, Elliott Smith, I don't know why I just said that weird, Donald Evans, Holmes, Straczynski, McNeil, Tootin, Schuler, Novacek, Jay Novacek? That's a cool one, actually. I'm going to pull Jay. We got Williams, Morgan, Haddix, Gary Anderson, Stan Humphries, Claiborne. Not a lot of names that seem to have much staying power unless I'm missing something. Boyer, Waymer, Andre Rison. That's a fun one. Keep that one. We got Stubbs, Rozier, Damian Johnson, Don Smith, Montoya, Terry Kennard, Welch, Odom, John Kidd, like a punter. Was a punter. Barry Word, Carlos, kicker, Babb, Harmon, Donaldson, Ricky Ellison. Oof, really hoping I don't see one of those print dots on the guy we're looking for. We got Steve Walsh, Bill Lewis, Tim McCryer. We got James Wilder, Tony Page, Fenner, Gash. That's a cool name. Dewerson. We got Clarence Weathers, Matt Barr, Highsmith, Joe Kelly. Look at those pads from back in the day. That's wild. Chris Hinton. Just kind of going through this so we can see if we can remember any of these names. We got Humphreys, Greg Bell, Smurloss, Stanley, Jim Sco, Turnbull, Brostick, Charles Wilson. There you go, Pack Attack. McCants, Wright, Beckles, Davis, Singleton, Rob Moore, Connor, Grunnard, Junior Seau. Wowzers. That's a sick one right there. I used to love watching Junior Seau with the Chargers. It is off center, left to right. This at best probably getting a 9 most of the time, but we are going to send this sucker in for sure. A couple of these other ones I'm going to weigh, decide. But Junior Seau is an easy ship for me. That's a very cool card. I didn't know I was going to get this for my PC. That is very cool. Junior Seau rookie card, man. Right? Yeah, drafted 1990. That is sick. I'm actually kind of excited about that, to be honest. All right, here we go. We got Williams, Francis, Percy Snow, Anthony Johnson, Tim Ryan, Dan Owens, Aaron Wallace, Broussard. Man, a lot of these names we don't know. We got Eric Green, Blair Thomas, Blackman, Grant, Collins, Carter, Reggie Cobb, Dennis Brown, Davidson, Emmitt Smith. There he is. Very nice hit. Was I wrong? Is this the Emmitt Smith class and I screwed these up? It's not Barry Sanders? Holy cow. Barry Sanders is 89, right? Oh, man, I might have messed this up, and this might be the Emmitt Smith class. Still, very, very cool card. Was Barry Sanders 89? Now I'm second-guessing myself. Maybe I did this for the Emmitt Smith. Let's see. Either way, we got the Junior Seau, which is really cool. Might send in that Andre Rison Alm. We got Montgomery, Bennett, Johnny Johnson, Leroy Horde, Agnew, Webb, Smith, Foster. If this isn't the Barry Sanders year, and I'm starting to flash on the Barry Sanders year was much more blue, I'm going to be on the hunt for the Barry Sanders here soon. We got Stargell, Thompson, Cortez Kennedy. He's a stud. We got Darrell Thompson, Calvin Williams, Hampton, Wooden, Goez, Ken Wilson, Prohl, Steve Christie, Andre Ware. I remember this guy. Wasn't very good for very long. Jeff George, though. Jeff George. Golly. Walter Wilson, Bailey, Harold Green, Mark Carrier, and Frank Cornish. All right, guys, for those of you who are going, man, Josh, you don't know what you're talking about, it was a test, and you passed. For those of you who noticed that this was not Barry Sanders' rookie year, I was just testing you guys to see if you knew, and you did, so good job. No, I'm just kidding. I apologize. I ordered this, decided to make a video on it, didn't even check the back. So this is the Emmitt Smith year, so we're sending that one in. We're going to send in that Junior Seau. It was one of the two cards I was chasing, and I'm definitely chasing the Barry Sanders as well. If anybody has any interest in the rest of that set, I'd make you a very nice price on the cards I decided not to pull out. On the ones I did, I may or may not send Jeff George. I don't know. He's just a name that I definitely remember from being a kid. Cortez Kennedy, though, I'm definitely going to send. I think that the defensive and offensive linemen just never get the respect that they're owed, and he is a stone-cold stud. Cortez Kennedy is one of the best for sure. Never get the respect, but defensive and offensive linemen, man, without them, it just doesn't matter. You know what I mean? The game doesn't play except for through the defense and offensive linemen. It's not sexy positions, but those boys need to get it done for sure. Andre Rison. Very cool card. It's got a little bit of whitening in the lower left corner, barely. Off center, it's probably an 8 or a 9. But cool card anyway. And I actually have somebody in mind. I might just hook that up. Get it graded and send it over to him. And Jay Novacek. World champion Jay Novacek. Cannot remember how long he played with the Cowboys, but I do distinctly remember him. Tight end, yeah. Yeah, little baby face. But yeah, the Junior Seau and the Emmitt Smith being the big ones. A fun set. I think I paid almost $100 for this. Tough to find, very tough to find, especially this one was sealed, which is a big deal. Most of these are opened when you see them out there, so I bought a sealed one. It doesn't necessarily mean that the card's going to be any cleaner. You can see it's very off-center, left to right. A little bit of a nick lower left and right corners. There's not much you can do about that. This is as straight of a card as you're going to get from this kind of generation. So we'll send these off, see how we do. Thank you guys for checking out the video. As always, you guys are the best. Without you guys, we just couldn't do what we do and have all the fun that we have. So appreciate you being a part of the community, hanging out, having a great time. And we'll see you guys next time. I'm out.